Good morning, everybody. My name's Mr. Chapman. I'm a primary school teacher and I also really enjoy running quizzes. And that's how I got my nickname, the Quiz Wizard. Welcome to my YouTube channel, the Quiz Wizard. As you know, at the moment, we're not allowed to go to school. So what I thought would be a really cool idea was for me to run a 10-question quiz, which will take about 10 minutes of your time at 10 a.m. every morning for you to try. Now, some of the questions I ask are going to be some of the things that you learn at school. But other questions, well, they're really just for fun. So why don't you tell all your friends about the daily quiz and get them involved too? So to take part in the quiz today, you're probably going to need a pen, a piece of paper, something to write on. You could even put them down on an iPad if you wanted to. So our first question today is about film. It's one of my favourite films and I think some of you at home might enjoy it too. What is the name of the snowman in the Frozen films? What is the name of the snowman in the Frozen films? He's a very funny character. Question 2 is about grammar. What are the adjectives in the following sentence? The new shoes I bought were so comfortable, it was like wearing a pair of slippers. The new shoes I bought were so comfortable, it was like wearing a pair of slippers. What are the adjectives in the sentence below? Be careful, there may be more than one adjective, so make sure you read it properly. Well done if you got that one at home. Question 3. What would you add to 56 to make 100? What would you add to 56 to make 100? There is a number line here because that might be a method that you choose to use. You might also have a mental method as well, and that's okay. If you're not sure at the moment, don't worry. I'll go through a method with you when I go through the answers, and it could be something you go away today and do a bit more practice of. Next question then. Number 4. What is the name of this video that went viral? What is the name of this video that went viral? I would imagine there are a few of you starting to sing this song already. Question 5. The moon takes how many days to orbit around the Earth? The moon takes how many days to orbit around the Earth? Orbit means to move around. So how long does it take to fully move around, fully orbit the Earth? That's half of the quiz done already. Time really flies. Question 6. This is a geography question. Which continent is Britain part of? We know we live in Britain, but which continent is it part of? Remember, there are 7 continents. If you're still with me, you're doing really well. Question 7 is a grammar question. What word is the subordinating conjunction in this sentence? My uncle is an expert at chess, whereas I am only a beginner. My uncle is an expert at chess, whereas I am only a beginner. What is the subordinating conjunction in this sentence? I'm just looking for one word. What do you think it is? Question 8. History. Who was the ancient king of Egypt between 1333 BCE to 1323 BCE? Who was the ancient king of Egypt? Think about the pharaohs, famous pharaohs. Question 9. Mr. Chapman really enjoys football a lot. and this is a very famous player. But what is the name of this footballer who plays for Juventus and Portugal? He used to play for Real Madrid, Manchester United, and his first team was in Portugal called Sporting Lisbon. But what is his name? And the last question of today's quiz is a question about art. This picture here is of the Weeping Woman. But the Weeping Woman is a famous work of art by which artist? The Weeping Woman is a famous work of art by which artist? And that's the end of the quiz today. So well done for taking part. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Good stuff. I'm going to go through the answers in a second, but before I do that, now I know some of you will be thinking, times tables, I can get away with that now. I'm not at school. Well, I've got some for you here to just practice really, really quickly. So you can call the answers out or you can write them down. 6 sixes are 8 times 11 is 6 lots of 4 are 7 times 3 is, and then there is one down here as well, 7 times 8 equals. That's a trickier one. I've got a little trick to show you how you can remember that, but 7 times 8 is. Okay, let's have a look at some answers of those. So 6 sixes are 36. 8 times 11 is 88. Well done if you're getting these so far. 6 fours are 24. 7 lots of 3 are 21. And then 7 times 8 equals 56. The trick that I use for this is I rearrange the numbers a little bit. So I put 56 first. So 56 equals 7 times 8. So if you look at the numbers in order, it's just 5, 6, 7, 8. Just something I used to do. I used to find that one tricky when I was learning my times tables. Right then, let's go through the answers for today's actual quiz. The name of the snowman in Frozen is Olaf. The adjectives in the following sentence are new and comfortable. Adjectives describe objects. They describe the nouns. So in this sentence, new describes the shoes and comfortable describes how the shoes feel. Maybe you could write a sentence yourself about something that you enjoy wearing. What would you add to 56 to make 100? The answer is 44, but more importantly, let's look at how we got there. So on a number line, I'd start with my number 56 and I'd count on to my next 10, which is 60. So 57, 58, 59, 60, and that is 4. Then I would count on in tens up to 100. So I'd have 60, 70, beg your pardon, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that is 4 lots of 10, which is 40. Put those together, 40 add 4 is 44. If you're more confident with subtraction, what you could also do is start at 100. You could take away 50. 100 take away 50 is 50. And then you could take away the 6, which would still get you to 44. Don't worry if you didn't get that one. Write some similar questions yourself just by changing the start number from 56. Why not try 32 or 73 or 19? Question 4. The name of that video that went viral was Baby Shark. Grandpa Shark. Do, 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 do. Baby Shark. Do, do, do. The moon takes how many days to orbit around the Earth? It takes approximately 28 days. Question 6. Britain is part of the continent of Europe. Look on YouTube. Look on Google, there are lots and lots of really fun songs actually to help you remember the order of the continents and also the names of the oceans as well. What word is the subordinating conjunction in this sentence? My uncle is an expert at chess, whereas I am only a beginner. Whereas is the subordinating conjunction there. It's the start of the subordinate clause, whereas I am only a beginner. Another little tip is when you're doing some writing, you want to reorder your sentence structures at times. So you could take that whole subordinate clause and put it at the beginning of the sentence, and it still makes sense. Whereas I am only a beginner, my uncle is an expert at chess. Question 8. The ancient king of Egypt was Tutankhamun. Number 9. One of the greatest footballers of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo, was the player I was looking for. And question 10. The Weeping Woman is a famous work of art by Pablo Picasso. If you're feeling a little bit arty today, maybe you could draw your own picture in the style of Picasso, or try and do a copy of The Weeping Woman. So, how did you get on today? If you got 9 or 10, that's absolutely amazing, because there were some tricky questions in there. If there are ones that you needed to practice, go ahead and do that. But I think everybody should give themselves a pat on the back. Well done. My challenge to you is, can you come back tomorrow and beat your score? The quiz will go live at 10 a.m. 10 more questions, and it will take about 10 minutes of your time. What I'd like you to do is ask mums or dads, grandparents or carers, ask if you're allowed to subscribe to this channel. Okay, what that will do, that will tell them when a new quiz comes live for you. So, I hope you really enjoyed the quiz, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow. So that is class dismissed.